It's another year. It's another football season. So we all know what that means. It's time for another Madden game. I got the Deluxe Edition of Madden 26 so I can get the 7-day early access. And I wanted to check it out. And I was really excited for it. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm a sucker for Madden, okay? Every year they get me. At the beginning of every summer, I always say, no, I'm going to skip out on Madden this year. And then they come out with their marketing team and they just show a good, they make a good presentation, right? And then they have content creators just glazing the shit out of this game. So I start buying it. I start believing it. I said, you know what? Let me get the Deluxe Edition. Let me check it out. I really bought into the presentation aspect of it, all the attention that they were putting into franchise mode. So I was really looking forward to it. Then I fire it up, and initially, it's a new Madden game, so I'm excited. Yo, I'm getting hyped. Then you start seeing through the facade. I don't really notice like a big change yet. So here he just goes right through him, but then, so it like makes contact with the helmet. Like, that looks realistic. Like, oh, whoops. But then you have this shit. What the like, huh? Boom. Boom. The game is not finished. What is that? What is that? He looks lifeless. Lifeless. Oh my god. You see the grass? Oh, what the? I know it's early access. I'm sure they're going to patch it next week for the official day one release. And I'm sure they're going to fix all the player models and the graphics and things like that. But for $100 for the Deluxe Edition, I can't recommend that anyone buy this right now. It's just not, the value is not there. I was expecting at least some decent looking characters. Like, at the very least, make them look like they did last year. They actually remind me of PlayStation 2 era graphics. And maybe that's a little harsh, but it's just not what I expected. The presentations that they claim they added, not the greatest.
So we're all knotted up here at the half, Bronc, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight away. Competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
I do like the entrance animation and all that, but you have player models that are just, they look lifeless. 3-yard line. They have these blank expressions on their face. They're just lifeless. Then you have that issue where players are just going through each other. It's really weird. They just go through each other like ghosts. I wasn't expecting that. I thought they did a good job with that last year, so I'm expecting it to be the same this year. But as of right now, as of this recording, this is day 2 of the early release, and it's just not there. Did I have fun with the game? DMX? Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, y'all gonna make me... Yeah. It's Madden. How could you not have fun? And it's the only NFL football game out there, so... And they know that. And they know we're going to buy it. They know there's people out there like me that'll just buy it anyway because it's almost like tradition, I can't think of a better way to start the football season than to get Madden fired up, play with some friends. But damn it, EA Sports. I sympathize with the devs. I really do, because I cannot imagine the amount of pressure that they're under to develop a product in such a short amount of time. And I get it. The leadership at EA Sports, man, they're just worried about Madden Ultimate Team and microtransactions and things like that. And I wish they would just focus on a good franchise mode. Speaking of franchise mode, the one thing that really disappointed me this year, they took out the ability to play your franchise as an owner. Why would you do that? You can only play as a coach now. Wait, can I be an owner? Coach time. Can I not be an owner? You can only play as a coach now instead of the owner? I wonder if you're still going to be able to, like, mess around with, like, ticket prices and stuff. I know that unless I missed something, maybe they didn't put something in the right spot. Maybe it's hidden somewhere, but I looked at the settings. I looked at the options. No owner mode. Why? Why no owner mode? I know it sounds so trivial and stupid, but I want to set prices to the tickets. I want to set the price of each concession item. I don't know. I find that fun. Going back to the player models, the devs did this little sneaky trick. So that way, if you zoom in on like the sidelines or even the football, they blur it out. They like the camera just turns blurry, so you don't see how shitty the characters look. Nice. You don't want to get scrutinized for the lack of detail, so how do you hide that? You blur it. Genius. Genius. You know what? Kudos, devs. Kudos. Whoa, I don't know what's going on with that, dude. Alright, it's just funny to me because I've seen a lot of videos where people criticize the sidelines, and that's why I went there. I wanted to see if I could spot some really bad models, and kudos to them with the blur. Nice. I don't remember doing that last year or any other year, honestly. I could be wrong. I don't know. The halftime presentation, I played a preseason game, and then I went straight into the Super Bowl. And the presentation, I'll be honest, I was expecting more. The halftime presentation for the Super Bowl was fast.
So halftime now.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half.
And then the end presentation. So when I played, I got to the end of the game, and I'm expecting a new presentation. No, it's the presentations, I think, is the same as last year and the other years. And it was short.
And these Bills make the 90s seem like a distant memory. Buffalo is the Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, I don't know. So stay tuned, guys. I'm going to do another video when they patch this game. You know, it's inevitable. They're going to release a patch on actual day one of release, and they're probably going to fix all this stuff. And you know what? If they do, I'll do a video and I'll say, you know what? They patched it. They fixed it. The game is worth it now. They added this and that and the other. But until then, yeah, I cannot recommend this game right now. It's not worth the price of admission at this point. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. As a consumer, though, it's not worth the $100. Okay, the value is just not there. I hope you enjoyed the footage that I recorded. Again, I had fun. I had fun playing with it, but I don't know. I'm just a bit disappointed that it's not the leap forward that I thought that the marketing team led me to believe. And I'm sure there's some of you out there that are just going to be like, ha ha ha, that's what you get. And you're probably right. And look, I'll take all this back if day one comes and the game is phenomenal. But why'd you guys take out owner mode? So those are my 2 cents. But for me, I'm patiently waiting for day one. But until then, I'm still going to have a little fun with it. Yeah, I like the multimeter. I like simulation. Yep. All right, no, that's all good. It's like it knows me. All right, I already like the soundtrack. Tricky. This is my prediction for the Super Bowl this year.
After a long 2-week build-up here in the game, the moment has finally arrived. It is time for football here at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Folks, this is Super Bowl 60, and we've got an outstanding matchup on tap. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Buffalo Bills taking on the NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. Brandon gone to long with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. And this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys are black. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Will Calcaterra from 4 yards.
I think that's a penalty.